Yep, there it is.
All right. Hi, everyone. This is Brad from Board Game Geek. We're here to play Catan live. I'm here with Dave, who you know from the site. Dave, you want to say hi?
Hello, everybody.
And then we've got a newcomer here, Gray, who's a good friend of mine and a great fan of iOS gaming and gaming in general. Gray, you want to introduce yourself?
Yeah. Hey, what's going on, everybody? Robert Gray, but you can call me Gray, and I'm the lead developer for Shenandoah Studio, working with Brad on the upcoming title. Do we have the name yet? Did we talk about that yet?
I don't know if we want to talk about that yet.
Okay, no, I'm being told by my PR guy that I'm not allowed to yet release that. The yet unnamed title, hex-based Civil War game. Very excited about it.
Very cool. Yeah, there's a lot of work going into that for sure. Cool. So we're gonna play Catan live. We're gonna chat about it. Also, just chat about iOS gaming in general. Some big news going on in the board game world today. Yeah. So let's get started. So I will be playing blue. Gray will be green, and Dave will be red. So let's go. Press the button. Uh-oh. Confirm? I think everyone needs to confirm.
Oh,
Whoops. There we go. All right.
I have confirmed. There we go.
Cool. All right. So Dave's going first. Placing the settlement.
Oh, great. Mm-mm-mm.
And just to those that are watching, we have a few codes for Catan on iPad to give away. So if you want to leave us a question or a comment, I'll enter you into a drawing to get one of those, and I'll send it out after we're done broadcasting. Ooh, it's a pretty good spot. All right, I'm up. Let's see. I think that's where I want to go. Oop. Trying to learn the interface here a little bit. Played this several times, but I feel like they change it up every time. All right,
Alrighty.
Gray, you are up. So,
I have a strategy.
all right. We did talk strategy today, so we'll.
Uh-huh.
I don't know. Do you want me to say this? This is for everyone watching. This is Gray's maybe fourth time playing.
Yep, this would, yeah, be my
Second time
fourth.
with humans.
I'm happy to say I actually did beat the AI once. So I didn't know that I was about to win. So that gives me a lot of confidence. I can't. Yeah. All right.
Cool. So Mike in the comments is saying it looks like wood's going to be a problem. He is absolutely right. That is going to be our challenge this game. Maybe I'm still going to do that, I think. So I'm going to need to be trading for some wood since I have none. All right, Dave is up.
Hey.
Is that the spot you wanted?
No. Come on now.
Oh, 6. I love 6. All right.
So if I lose, I just want to let you guys know that I already have an excuse built in because you guys can see my hands. So
It's true.
just want to make sure that's clear. Alrighty. Ooh. So
It's
let's
been a
see,
long time
Dave.
since I've played Catan.
Trying to refresh.
Yeah. I should have done this ahead of time, huh?
So yeah, I don't know. I thought I'd play the online more. It's a little challenging because it's real time. So you have
Is
to.
there just a quick list of where everything costs somewhere? Am I missing
If you
it?
hit the
Or
build menu, you should be able to see what the costs are. Is it not?
yeah, it's not showing me how much what does to buy a card? That's what I.
Oh yeah. So you want to click
There we
the
go.
card button there over on the right.
Got it. Okay, so it's one of each. I could not remember. All right, so um,
Righty.
yeah, sorry guys.
No worries. So, yeah, while we're doing this, I think it'd be fun to just talk about what we've been playing. I hear basically everyone's been playing Hearthstone except me.
Hearthstone.
Hearthstone.
That's all I've been playing.
I somehow bowed out this week. I don't know why I haven't touched it, but
Yeah.
so Gray, how have things been going? How's the meta?
Well, I don't seem to be getting any better, even though I am getting better cards now. I found, like, I don't know, 2 seasons ago, I was able to get down lower in level pretty quickly, and now I'm still stuck in the high teens, which is quite frustrating. Feels like everybody else is sort of caught up.
Do you think it has to do with, like, I don't know, because, like, it seems like really the aggro deck, the rush deck was the big thing for the first few seasons.
Yeah,
You know.
that's
Oh, I'm so sorry.
that's part of my problem.
I apologize. All right. I got nothing. Anybody got some wood they want to trade? Anybody?
Not to you.
Not to me?
And not gonna happen.
All right, let's pass this bad boy then. Gray, you're up.
Yeah, okay. Let's see here.
So what, Dave, what do you usually play on Hearthstone? You still, was it Mage?
My main character's a mage, so
Okay.
just aggro mage. I'll damage in your face. So it's the same deck I played. I haven't changed it since day one, and I keep playing it. And I should probably tweak it to make it better, but that seems like work. So
Does seem like
I
work.
can keep getting up to like level 13. That's about as high as I can go before I hit a wall. So
That's pretty high. I've never been past 15 is my highest right now.
finally get to 13 last time, and then promptly drop back to 14. But boy, this is it would help if you just what you wanted.
The trades here are interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah. You pass
You
them?
have to
All right.
actually wait for everybody to respond. Okay, no worries. Yeah, so I really love the Rush deck. In the first couple seasons, the 3 or less with Warlock, and you're just constantly using that
Right.
hero power. And in the end, you have 6 health, but hopefully your opponent has 0. So it makes for like really nice fast games, and could get you to 15 in one sitting. But I don't know.
Right.
Now it's like people have caught on. You can't do that anymore.
Dave, you got any wood? Huh? I guess you're on a 2. It's not really super conducive.
I do, but I'm not sure with you.
What's up? Sorry. So, yeah, Dave, you're up.
Oh, that's not gonna help me anyway. Never mind. Ugh. Who has any wheat? Does anyone have any wheat that they want to give me? I have stone. Stone
Nope.
for wheat? Anybody?
I need wood. I only need wood.
Going through this.
Yeah,
I think we can
same
go
here.
faster if we talk the trades and then just
if I
send them.
can't
That's true.
then I-
So let's just talk the trades and then we can send them if they. Yeah.
That's a good plan. Yeah.
7. Robert. Oh, I have too many resources. Garbage. Okay. Goodbye, sheep.
Put
Get
it on
outta
your
here.
4 over there. That 4. That's a good spot.
You think so? You think that would be a good thing to do?
It would be sporting, is what it would be.
Dang it, that was really bad for me. All right. Come here, little Robert. How about this 6 right there? Alrighty.
That's great.
Let's see. Do I pick who I choose? Oh, there we go.
Yep.
Oh, sorry, Gray. Kind of feels at random. All right, I'm going to buy a dev card. And my turn is done.
I think you
Right.
Need to get some wood going, you guys. It's going to be like a 4-hour game. I think that was really bad for me. So Zahark's asking what we're using to stream this. We are using Google Hangout and a program called Reflector, which I like quite a bit. There's a few programs that let you stream your iPad to your laptop or desktop. Basically, they trick your iPad into thinking your desktop is a oh, what's the word now? I just totally forgot it. An Apple TV. So that's what we've been using here. It works pretty well. The frame rate's not maybe the best, but it's still pretty good. Alrighty, another 7. Awesome. Great.
Oh,
Exciting.
Am I not allowed to move the robber twice in a row?
Sure.
It's not letting me pick it up.
oh man,
That's because he's got to lose his resources.
Oh, you gotta lose your.
bad times.
Got it.
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna go. Oh, gosh. Sorry. Gotta take
What?
your. I know. The weak get weaker. All right. Great, you're up.
Yep. Still nothing.
So, what have you guys been playing besides Hearthstone? Anything? Anything besides
Mr. Jack.
Mr. Jack? You play it solo or like with?
I've been playing solo. It's too the only one who played here is my kids, and it's too complicated for them to play. It makes my brain hurt. I can't imagine playing it with a 9-year-old.
Yeah, that's true. All right, Dave, what you gonna do? Has anyone built anything? I built a dev card. I think that's.
I bought a dev card too.
Oh, I think I'm about to get robbed from.
Oh.
Ooh, another 7.
Oh,
Awesome.
That's great.
You
So I
hit me
recently
again.
played through
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
through Monument Valley, which I know
that's
is getting a lot of press now. So most people have probably seen it at least. Pretty clever game. Some nice aha moments, and I guess most people said it's kind of short, but I don't know. I thought it was great.
Yeah, I really liked it. I liked that, at least at the time, I liked that it wasn't too challenging. Like I didn't get stuck on any of the puzzles or anything. Just kind of was able to play, which was nice. All right, that was great. I will pass my turn since I have no resources. All right, Gray, you're up.
All right. Does anybody have any clay they would be interested in partnering with?
I know that Dave stole all of my clay,
Ore?
so I know.
Or bricks, you mean?
Bricks.
Bricks? Yeah, no.
Oh
I
yeah.
don't
Sorry.
have any
Bricks.
No.
Or
no
You
bricks
really don't
here.
have any
stone
bricks?
for the ore.
I'm sure you stole my bricks.
No. I might have some, but I'm not going to tell you if I have any.
Oh gosh.
I did buy a road, so.
Yeah, so you have one less than the 2 that you stole from me.
Okay.
Cranky. Jeez.
I know, it's late. This game is stalling out a little bit. Let's see if we can get some things going.
So I got to figure out how do I trade to myself here. Is there an...
So you hit the trade thing, and then you do
To the bank.
4 of something. Yeah.
Well, I should be able to do 2, right? Because I have a sheep thing over there.
Right, so 2 sheep for something.
Then it'll just know that I'm doing that from the
Yeah.
page.
Yeah. It'll show you 2x.
Alright, cool.
Well, yeah, and Gray, you were saying that you
See, it doesn't
played.
say that it wants other people to answer, so.
Oh, it does? I haven't seen a trade window pop up.
I think it pops up to players one at a time. So like I got
Okay.
it first, and then Brad will get it.
All right.
Hey Brad, why is your little smiley face angry there? On the corner
I
of your
changed it.
avatar.
Show the feature set.
Okay.
All right, so I'm not seeing any trade window.
Alright, so.
Yeah, I'm not
There
sure.
you go. Got it.
Got it?
There's a
Okay.
little treasure chest up at the top there that.
Over on the right side.
Okay. Makes sense.
Yeah. I really
Alright.
should have checked this out before I.
You're making people leave. No, I'm just kidding. Not really.
I know. I do that a lot.
Um,
It's kind of my thing.
It's your trademark.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see. Oh, I should have played a knight. That was a mistake on my part.
Nah, save them.
Does anyone have any wheat?
Wait.
Yes, I will. I will trade you for some brick.
Oh, I don't have any brick. Do you want a rock or a sheep?
Um, I'm good on sheeps. I
What
will.
about rocks?
Good on
No?
rocks.
All right, I'm
On
going to
the
pass my
ore.
turn again. That's my nickname is
Yay.
Pass the Turn Brad. A
Alright.
2. Hey, wood.
Perfect.
So Dave is winning now, so that means we have to all gang up on him. He's got a 1 point lead.
Yeah,
It's
it's
a deal.
devastatingly.
Man, there's just nothing I can do till I can
Well, just pass it on, then we can get quicker to the action.
get some roads
The
going.
hot Catan action. Yeah.
That's right. So, Gray, you were saying you played Device 6?
Yeah, I played Device 6 just earlier this week. Very clever game. Also pretty short, and kind of in your head a little bit. But I really love what they did with the touch medium and the kind of combination of narrative and gameplay and puzzle solving. Just really well crafted. That was an excellent game.
No one has any. Does anyone have any brick?
Nope. I think we're
Nope.
dried up right now.
Any sheep? Anyone?
I have a
Any
sheep.
lovely sheep? What would you want for that
I,
sheep?
I would like a wheat.
Would
some
you?
food. I would.
All right, I'll do a wheat for a sheep.
All right, offer me said trade. All right.
I think I'm supposed to tap.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. I accepted. Did it go? Oh, I think,
It's waiting.
Gray, you have to accept or reject as well.
okay.
So I probably can do this to just do you. I don't know.
Yeah, you just pick me, I think, and then here we go. All right.
All right.
Successful
That-
trade.
We did a trade.
Get that.
All right. So.
All right.
And
You gonna build a road
I'm
or?
gonna trade
Oh,
that for a brick, and I'm gonna build your road. Yeah.
nice. All right, I'm gonna play the knight card. So I'm gonna hit you guys again, and I'm sorry, but you stole from me twice, Dave. And a 7.
I stole in a really nice way, though.
That's true. I'm gonna hit you guys again. This time from Gray.
Oh.
And build a city right there.
Wow.
I did something on my turn. Woohoo!
He's obviously beating us, Gray. We need to take him down.
Hey, I think
Yep.
we're tied right now. I just wanna. It's 3-3 to 2.
Don't look at the numbers. The numbers don't mean anything.
Well, I have no wood, so it's a pretty clear
And no one
indicator.
has any wood now. What is with the 7s? Come on.
Yeah, maybe we should have gone with the deck. Count some cards.
I really want to steal from Brad because it worked for me last time.
I only have rocks, so
That didn't work. Well, that's
if
all
you
I
like
have
rocks.
too.
Yeah.
Well, seems though I can't trade rocks to someone who only has rocks. I guess I will pass.
Well, I have no
All
wood.
right.
All right. Oh, I get to choose a bonus resource. I'm gonna pick wood since I have never owned any throughout the whole game so far.
Why do you get a bonus resource? What was that?
Because we've used that special rule where if you don't get resources for 5 turns, then you
So
get
that's
a
like the
bonus one.
pity. We're supposed
Yeah.
to pity because you got that.
Basically, yes. I need pity.
What
My life is
in the
actually
hell? Come on.
based around pity. You might put down those knights. It looks like someone's going to discard some cards. Let's see. Who's got resources? Sorry, Dave. Oh, I got my rock back. Yay.
Yeah, enjoy that.
Oh, I will. Okay. You're up, Gray. So has anyone here played Dream Quest besides me? I have to blame it's
the one
the
that
it's
looks
a
like it was hand drawn. That is it. The
Dream
game.
Quest
Dream
is
Quest. It was hand
special.
drawn by I think a
This-
7th grade
Mhm.
art class.
You're giving him too much credit. That's kindergarten grade.
Poor guy. But it's actually a really fun game.
That's what
So
I've
it's
heard.
it's a roguelike deck builder, um, which sounds crazy, but is actually quite fun. Uh, it's really, I don't know, it's really interesting how you can, I don't know, it reminds me a lot of FTL, how you'll get like a good hand, and then your game will go much better. So it's definitely very random, but there's different classes and they all have special abilities that you have to use. And it's been, I don't know, it's been the thing consuming all my free time, which it's not a huge amount of time, but definitely been favoring that over Hearthstone, sadly, which is probably a mistake.
Yeah, Dream Quest is very special. I've enjoyed it quite a bit. I especially love going through the credits, and there's one part where he says, coding, blah, 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 art, parentheses, the good stuff, and then attributes it. I've searched through the whole game looking for that art.
You haven't found the good stuff yet?
But it's, yeah, I mean, I don't know. It's got a lot of heart, and the guy who made it, it's that game that would have been a lot of fun to make earlier in my career.
Well, I have to say,
I don't know.
Yeah, I have to say I'm probably the last guy you'd expect to say that gameplay is more important than art, because that's what I whine about all the time. But in this case, I don't know, the gameplay manages to shine through the art.
Yeah.
Usually when I'm whining about that, it's about an existing board game that's been ported with terrible art, and that's just unacceptable. Since most board games have pretty great art on the tabletop. So it should be at least as good as a video game. It's my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
I'm willing to stand by it.
Yeah.
Anyone have a sheep?
I do.
What would you like for that? For
I
said
really would
sheep?
like a wood.
Yeah, well, you ain't getting a wood. How's about a wheat?
Darn it. No, thank you.
Wheat for a sheep? No? Anybody? It's a really good wheat.
What kind of wheat is it? Are there different kinds of wheat? I don't know.
It's
What kind of sheep?
It's a rare
What
breed.
do you want a sheep for? I think is the question. I don't know if I feel safe trading a sheep.
Hey, I've got
this is a
I've got
family
an-
broadcast.
Oh god.
Here.
I've got
No
an
one can
influx
interfere.
of bricks here. Does anyone have any wood that they'd be willing to part with?
I have a wheat that I would give you for a brick.
Gray, you got any wood?
Or a sheep. I'll give you a sheep and a wheat.
Hey, quiet now, Dave. I'm making a deal here.
Okay, all right.
I may trade you one wood for a brick and something else.
How about 2 bricks?
You
for
got
one
it.
Wood.
Okay.
So I want a wood, and I will give 2 bricks.
Look at this.
Deliberate.
He's dominating.
Oh, I am not. I'm trapped.
It's game over.
So
Like
those of us that
really
have joined
bad
us,
Craigslist.
feel free to leave questions or comments. Again, those that leave questions or comments will be entered to win a code so you can play this very amazing Catan HD on your iPad. So yeah, be sure to leave us a question or comment. We would love discussion topics. All right.
I'm noticing that this has kind of the eclipse issue where you can't do anything when it's not your turn. That's kind of annoying.
Yes, it definitely has that. So I'm building all the way for a 10, which is pretty depressing when you think about it. But all right, Gray, you're up. My long turn is over.
I believe you had more brick there. Uh huh.
I did.
You were holding
I wasn't giving you all my brick. I was making a deal. You agreed to two. And that is what the deal was.
out.
Plus, you can see my screen, so I don't
That's
even
right.
know why it's a question.
It appears I got a sheet from you though. That's fine. I'll take a sheet.
You did? Oh, I gave you a sheep and a brick? Oh, you stole from me. I
You
see.
just stole.
Yeah. No,
Sorry, I was
squeezing you for
responding
more.
to one of our comments in the page and not paying full attention. I apologize. Let's see. I'm just going to go ahead and share this link again. Brad in the comments says he can't see us, so I'm going to make sure he can. Plus, he's got a cool name, so I mean. Alrighty. Great. What are you up to besides robbing me blind? So I've actually played some board games recently.
What?
Which is, I know, we got it right. I hardly ever play board games, but I played Zombicide recently.
Oof. I haven't played that one.
Yeah, I actually the first time I played it was with Gray, and then I played it again with my wife because the reason I was first interested in it is a friend of mine told me it was like a great game to play with your wife, which seems kind of funny because I don't know if zombie games are always the best topic, but it actually went really well. It's a fun, kind of has like a dungeon crawl feel to it, and the rules make a lot of sense. They're not too complicated, and it creates a lot of good stories too. I think I know when I was playing with Gray, we like gave nicknames to the characters. There was a character named Wanda, and she missed every roll she did. And
so man, she was terrible.
We called her Whiffing Wanda, and stuff like that. All right, well, I got nothing to do, so I'm just gonna go and pass my turn.
Yeah, that night had quite a few laugh out loud moments.
It did.
Really had fun with that game.
Yeah, I really recommend Zombicide. I think it's really fun, and it worked with my wife, which is always a plus. It's a great, fun little game. Well, not a little game. It's actually a huge game. It comes in a giant box and has a bunch of stuff in it. And what's crazy about it is the miniatures are super detailed, and there's several different like zombie casts. Like they didn't just you do one zombie for each type. There's like several different types of zombies, even though they're the same type in game rules. They all look different, which I thought was cool. Oh, you threw the robber. Great. Ooh, Gray is really close.
I've rolled it like 4 times in a row now. It's starting to get old.
Yeah. Oh man.
I know I can get a brick out of you, so I'll take that.
You can always get a brick out of me. I gotta choose a resource.
Board game. I can't think of the name of it. Escape from the
Is
Aliens
that
in Outer
memorable?
Space. Have you guys heard of this?
I think I have. Is that the one that's got like the papers on it?
Yeah,
Like you
it's
mark
all
where you
paper
are?
with a deck of cards. Yeah, it's fairly interesting. I'm hoping to get it to the table tomorrow night. But
Yeah, I'd like to hear more. Like, cause it's like a hidden movement, but like everyone's a hidden movement.
everyone's hidden movement. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah, it's like Scotland Yard, but everybody's Mr. X, basically. Yeah.
That's cool.
Oh, we'll see.
Gray, have you heard of Scotland Yard?
I have not.
It's like most of the players are detectives, and they're trying to chase Mr. X, and you don't know where Mr. X is on this map of London, but every once in a while he shows you where he is, and he also shows you what mode of transportation he used to get to his next location, so you can kind of try and deduce where he might have gone. Or she, I guess, but it is Mr. So. And then you want to surround Mr. X and trap him in. Yeah, it's pretty fun.
Not a very clever fugitive that continually broadcasts his mode of transportation.
No.
Letters from Whitechapel is a variation of it that I think is better, but
I've heard really good things about that. I've never tried it.
Yeah, it's a good game. Yeah.
So we've got a couple questions in the comments. Oh wow, I just got 4
Ooh.
Yeah,
stone.
yeah,
Um,
we got two.
when that rare 4 gets rolled. Oh, please don't roll the robber. I really hope I don't roll the robber. So we've got a question in the comments. I'm sorry. They're asking if we've ever played Agricola on iOS. I know Dave and I have. I think we gave it our game of the
Yeah,
year last year. Yeah.
yes, we did. Yeah,
Um,
yeah. I know. I reviewed it for Pocket Tactics, and yeah, it was one of my favorites.
yeah, I've actually I own it, but I've never played it on the tabletop, which probably makes me a disgrace to life. But
Get out of
um,
here.
but yeah, I enjoyed it. Um, Agricola is, for those that don't know, is a worker placement game, which means you have like a certain number of pawns that you can use each round to do different things. So you place them on locations of the board, and they either give you resources or let you play cards or things like that. And it's one of the most popular. I think one of the reasons it's so popular maybe is because it has that real tactile feeling, like it feels like you're building a farm, which is fun. Um, yeah. Dave, what is your master plan? Oh, road. No. It's always
Roll a
worth
robber.
being rolled,
Oh,
such a character. I'm glad I have the. Oh, I didn't roll a robber. Hooray! All right. So first, all right. So you do trading, and then you hit the chest. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So 4 for 1. Gonna build myself a settlement, and that is my turn. All right. So as things stand right now, I'm at 5. Dave's at 4, and Gray's at 2. But things could turn at any moment. Still early times yet.
Ah. How you doing on bricks there, Brad?
You can look at my
Your,
screen by.
your
I have. I I
are
have
you needing
some.
any sheeps or rocks?
I actually have an abundance of sheeps and rocks. Uh,
Mm-hmm.
but thank you
Right.
for your consideration.
Okay.
So Josh asked if we played Suburbia. I own it on iPad. I have not played it. Dave, have you played it?
Yeah, I've played it. It's good. It lacks a little bit of polish, but it's definitely you know, it's definitely playable. It
Okay.
was, especially with the patches when it was first released, there were some big bugs in it, but they've ironed most of those out now, and it plays fairly well.
And
Um,
they're asking if it has. Josh is asking if it has online play.
It
Should
does.
believe it
Yep.
does. Yeah. Okay.
Yes, it does. Yep.
Asynchronous and all that
It
good
has
jazz.
asynchronous. Yeah, I don't know that it
Okay.
has live play, but it does have asynchronous.
Cool. Alrighty.
Oh, it's my turn. Jeez, I
Yeah,
keep
it is your
losing
turn.
these.
Sorry.
Uh, Pressure.
Yeah. So another board game that I played recently. I've actually played it a couple times. The first time I played it actually was with Gray again. I know. Sorry. Gray was at my most recent game night, so we played a lot of stuff there. But it was called Slash. It's a card game. It's based kind of like on apples to apples, but the premise is all the cards are either fictional characters or historical characters or pop culture figures um, that you're trying to match up in these perfect sort of what's the word romance pairings and these fan fiction pairings. You know, like you'd have in that from the 2000s, people would write like Harry Potter and Bella getting together and stuff like that. Ooh, I got wood, you guys, for the first time ever in this game. Um, sound a little awkward. Uh, but so yeah, Slash. I don't know. It bombed really the first time I played it. I'm not exactly sure why. It might have been the combination of groups. Um, but I
yeah,
played it. Oh, go ahead.
it seemed to be sort of like one of those games like Cards Against Humanity, where it has a lot more to do with the group that you're playing it with. I mean, it's not nearly as racy as Cards Against Humanity. It's a much tamer version, but
Right.
that game is, the group that you're with will make or break it.
Yeah, definitely. Because I played it again with a group of people that were more like-minded in attitudes and pop culture knowledge, and it went over a lot better. It was actually a lot of fun. So it's definitely a by-group type recommendation, I think. Kind of have to just feel it out. Maybe borrow it or try it with a group before. I'm sorry, I'm deliberating on where to place this road.
What's it called?
It is called Slash.
Slash.
Romance Without Boundaries. So it's pretty fun.
It's the title of my memoirs, actually.
Oh, I've heard that.
Yeah. I'm gonna have to
All right,
change
I'm
that.
finally done with my turn of analysis paralysis. So Josh also asks, do we prefer playing solo play, online play, or playing with others sharing the same tablet?
In
I think it depends on
general,
the game for me, yeah.
yeah,
I don't
I was
know.
gonna say.
Dave, you want to take that one first? What do you
Well, I
think?
agree with you. It depends on what game you're playing. I mean, in general, I prefer everyone having their own iPad, but there's some games that work well. Like, I mean, Ticket to Ride, we play all the time, passing the iPad around,
Hmm.
and as well as Quirkle. Quirkle's another one that will pass the iPad. Me and the kids will pass that around, and it works fine. I don't really care for any games where I don't like the put the in the middle of the table and everyone sits around it. That doesn't really do it for me. Can't think of any game that does that well. Um, I don't know. Can you think of any that do that? I
Like
can't think of
sit
any.
around do it. I mean, there's some that aren't exactly board games. There's a game called Olo, OLO, which I think is you kind of set it between you and you slide the pad back and forth. Otherwise, I don't know. I mean,
Maybe Forgotten Isle is a game that my wife and I
that's true.
play on the iPad, and we just put it on the table between us. It works out pretty well. And that actually has a mode where it's meant to be played by people around the table. Like it'll
Around the table? Okay.
bend the UI toward the edges.
Okay.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. It's
I guess
the
Mr.
original
Jack,
Small World. Oh, Mr. Jack, yeah, could be played that way
yeah,
too.
Mr. Jack works well, but
Though you kind of have to hide the screen because I think it shows you who you are, doesn't it? Or no, it
yeah,
keeps it face down.
yeah, but you just put your hand over it. I mean, it works pretty much just like the game. It works actually fairly decent. So.
Cool. All right, Dave, you're up. Sorry, I don't know
Oh
if
God,
you're.
we're still playing this
Sorry,
game. Oh,
I
jeez.
know, right? Having a good conversation though. Um, yeah, I mean, I really like online asynchronous. Sorry, it really allows. Oh, did you just take longest road? Yes, he did.
I might have.
You may have. So Dave just took the lead with longest road and building a city in the same turn. Oh no,
Just
that's not
rubbing it in now.
He's 2 points away from winning. Oh my gosh.
I'm like totally hemmed in.
You are very hemmed in. You got to go cities. Build tight, build cities. That's my advice. It's Dr. Brad's.
My kingdom for a brick.
I actually have no
I
bricks
have a
right
lot
now.
of brick. I have tons of
Oh,
brick
good.
over here. What are you
Good.
willing
So
to
if
give
you
for
have
it?
lots of brick, we'll make something happen.
Which means you're gonna
Yeah.
dump the robber on me when you roll the robber. Yeah, great.
That's also a possibility. Man, I really could use my wheat unblocked right about now.
Or I'll do one of these. What?
Oh.
Monopoly.
Now, we almost do stuff.
Guys, Dave, I think you might have this. We've got another question in the comments. Maximiliano asks he says that he likes board games with tile placement mechanics like Carcassonne, Tigris and Euphrates, or Samurai, and Vikings is his other favorite. Do we like Vikings? Do we know if there's any plans to make it an iOS port?
have not played Vikings. I don't know
I
Vikings.
also have not played Vikings, or I don't know. Yeah, I don't know if it's an iOS port, but that is something that we can look into for sure. Um, I'm writing it down right now on actual paper, which I hate paper, but it's
Which you'll lose.
quieter than typing. All right, how are you going to win here, Dave, this turn? Do you have
This turn, probably not.
Great, we're getting kind of thrashed over here. I don't know what to
Yeah.
do.
For the record, I actually have 3 victory points. I'll let you know. I'm probably not supposed to tell you about the secret victory point, but this is special circumstance.
You have to, yeah.
So the Brad we were talking about earlier asked us a few questions. He's asking how we're playing this. So we are playing via online. I don't think the game has Bluetooth capability. I don't know off the top of my head, but I do not think so.
I don't think it does, no.
But yeah, does anyone have any wheat by chance that they're willing to trade for?
I don't. Sorry.
Okay. Yeah,
I'd love to if I had it, but I just don't.
my robber guy is blocking. All right, well then I better do this. Sorry, I'm just being quick trade. Richard on YouTube is asking, is this for only on iPad or also on iPhone? So there is an iPhone version. We only have codes for the iPad version, but there is an iPhone version, and it just got updated with online today.
Yeah.
So
And there's an Android version
and there's an that works. It's important to mention whenever talking about Android versions.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm gonna get in trouble for that one.
Is there a PC version of this too that can play?
I know there's like a
was
version on Steam that just came out, but I don't think it's made by the same team.
Oh, okay.
There's also like an Xbox version that's been out for a while. Oh, I missed lots of comments on YouTube. They just all showed up. Ryan asks, how is trading done on asynchronous play? Well, we've been struggling through it, but basically it's actually not asynchronous. So yeah.
There's no asynchronous in this app. So.
Yeah, and trading does seem one of the more clunky features. Right, Dave, you're up with a 7. Hey.
Da-da.
Can you like rob from yourself to slow yourself down? Maybe?
I could.
Yeah, just think it through, you know.
Damn it.
Oh, it's just heartless.
I'll take one of those. I'll take some of those.
Oh my gosh. Development card, victory point, win.
There we go. Need some of those 3s.
That is right. I could really use, I don't know, another turn. Well, I have 8 though. Hey, nobody roll the robber. How about that? Thanks. Thanks a million. Yes, I think I got through all the questions that I missed.
You asked one. There's one.
Well, there were most of them were more comments, I guess.
Oh, okay.
Like someone saying that they've never played the Xbox version, but they've played the Xbox Arcade. I'm sorry, they haven't played the iOS version, but they've played on Xbox. I've played the Xbox one a couple times. It does feel like a game from, I don't know, 4 years ago, and it is. So it does feel a little clunky like that. Of course, the iOS version is also 4 years old, so I don't know.
I'm just gonna throw this out there. You guys aren't gonna trade with me at all, are you?
Probably not. I don't know.
Yeah. Okay. I didn't think you would.
No, make it worth my while. Never say never.
I have wood. You guys need
You'll-
wood?
You'll probably get a better deal from the bank, but
No.
always try it.
Ooh, that was low. That was dirty.
Wow.
I don't know, man. Um, so Brad is also asking. He says, "I recently realized that I enjoy playing the actual board game." Oh, great! I rolled a rubber.
God.
Hold on, Brad. I'll get to your question. First, I have to ditch half my cards.
Discard half
Uh,
your cards.
oh, great. Man. Alrighty. Well, there goes my hand, but I do get to move the robber. And I will steal from the leader, which is how we like to drag the game out. Take you from the leader. Well, you got 8 roads now. Dang it, I thought I was catching you. Okay, sorry. Brad in the comments asks. He says, "I recently realized I enjoy playing the actual board game over the convenience of the digital version when sitting in the same room as my digital opponent. Something about holding tiles, cards, and meeples and interacting with physical pieces. If you had the choice, would you choose digital convenience and portability or the depth of actual physical board experience?" I think I would almost always prefer the board experience, except in situations where it just doesn't make sense. Like, if you want to play a quick game of Mr. Jack or something on the go, or on the couch, you don't want to go get it all set up. I think it is convenient, but yeah, I think me personally, I would almost always choose getting out the physical pieces. What about you guys?
Yeah, it would always be a board game over a
Oh,
iPad version.
Oh no.
yeah. So this is heresy, but I don't know. I love video games. So that's what I do. I, I'd probably
We'll
rather play
allow
the
it.
video game
We'll allow
version.
it.
Okay.
It's fair. Hey,
You
a
can
6.
you can kick him out of the game, right, Brad? Is that possible?
Um,
Can
well,
you boot him now?
I think that would only just help you win more. So,
I see your strategy. Yeah. Don't listen to him, Brad.
That's
uh, so there was some industry stuff going on this week that I thought might be fun to talk about. Obviously, we had the WWDC keynote this week, which did not bring my lovely
Yawn.
Apple TV that lets you play games on it. But anything else you guys liked from there? I know there was some cool dev stuff there, Gray. I know you're a little more devy than I am.
Yeah, there were two things in particular that I thought were really cool. The first was the metal stuff that they're talking about, basically as a replacement for OpenGL for any coders that are listening. It's supposed to, you can get really, really good graphics output from their hardware, since now they're sort of writing software that's going to sit right on top of it. And
Okay.
people are saying console-like graphics, which is probably more of a marketing thing, but it still shows a lot of promise that they're trying to make real gaming experiences out of these mobile devices.
Yeah.
But the thing that I was most excited about, because with Metal, it's so low level. Like, I code everything in Unity, and so I'll never have to learn anything about it. I'll just wait till Unity does it for me. But Swift, the new programming language, which I guess has been in development for 4 years secretly, just like everything Apple.
Sorry, one second.
Looks,
Does anyone have any? Sorry to interrupt.
no.
Anybody have any wheat?
Yes.
No, sir.
Would you like anything?
Sure, I'll take a sheep.
Okay. Sounds
Give me
good.
some sweet sheep action.
Sorry, Gray. All right, go ahead, Gray. I'm sorry.
Oh, I was just saying Swift, the new programming language. Objective-C is so old and busted, and they keep attaching things to it to make it parallel the modern languages from the last 15 years, that people have sort of been clamoring for something new along those lines that kind of meets the new paradigms, automatic memory management and such. So I think Swift was a much bigger announcement this time around. This totally could, if it's what I hope it is, change the game for iOS development.
So do you think that'll sorry, do you think that'll push people away from say going towards Unity and like a lot of people have been doing lately, or?
Yeah, that's tough because at least for me, I don't understand why people still coded in Objective-C once we had Unity. I mean, I get that there's maybe some performance reasons, but the ability to publish to any platform you want with a check of a box, and also I know I'm totally biased because I love C# and came from Microsoft and all of that, so it's tough to be unbiased, but I don't know, anything that gets us away from Objective-C, I say is good.
Well, great, you're up. I'm not sure, sorry.
I am so sorry. See, you got me all
I got you talking.
waxing philosophical on programming languages. Forget playing a game.
No worries. I think Dave with 3 development cards has to have 1 victory point there, so we may be at the end here, actually.
I think I might have just won the game.
Yep.
Just delaying the inevitable. Oh, there it is.
I'm
Hey,
you can't see it, but it says I'm the Lord of Catan on my screen.
Well, I earned an achievement outsourcing, so I'm gonna take a screenshot.
You can email us a screenshot.
Oh, I'll do that. I'll take this.
Congratulations, Dave.
Yeah.
You are the
Well
champion,
played, sir.
the Lord
So
of
proud.
Catan. What happens now? I hit OK, and the game is where it is. So those are our final board, everyone. We've got Dave winning with 10, Brad at 6, Gray at 3.
Hey, 4.
Quite the victory there.
I have 4.
Oh, 4. Sorry, you're hitting victory point. I apologize.
Wow.
Yeah. Well, that was fun. Looks like we got through that in about like
50
minutes or so.
Yeah,
50 minutes.
not bad.
So it's not bad for a live game. So if you guys want to check this out, it's available on iPad, iPhone, Android, I don't know, other platforms, but not the same company. Yeah, I had a great time. Well, thank you guys so much for joining,
Yeah, thanks,
Dave
bro.
and Gray. I think it was fun to do,
Yeah,
and thanks for everyone for watching. We'll have to do this again sometime. I think this has been a fun experience, and if you guys liked watching the stream, be sure to let us know so we can talk our bosses into letting us do this more, maybe get some more advanced ways to do it besides Google Hangout so these guys can't see my hand while we're playing, stuff like that. So
I never looked. That's not why I won.
I know. I believe you. I know I spent half the game passing. You looked okay. Well, I think there's some karma going on there, possibly.
Oh.
Cool. Well,
All right, thanks, Brad.
thank you guys so much.
All right, nice to meet you, Gray. Bye.
Yeah, you too, man. Later.